I just get up and go because I'm already sleeping in, right? I started making my bed. I started um, keeping my promises to myself. When I didn't feel like doing something, I would do it anyways. I would force myself to do it. Simple, like simple tasks. You know how you're at home and you're just like, oh, I don't want to. I started to force myself with the little tiny disciplines, and those tiny disciplines became big disciplines. And the more and more I changed my everyday activity, I got rid of the noise, I got rid of the drama, I got rid of the just the unnecessary stuff, right? Because they say your network is your net worth, right? And so it's like I am still in a season of locked in. I'm still locked in with a little bit more flexibility, but it's like you don't want to be around people even though you love them. They're like y'all just broke together and ain't nobody coming up with no ideas and no solutions. You know what I mean? Like it's not worth it. So I just before I knew it, I want to say month 4 is when I realized something had changed in my mindset, because how I noticed was I would feel guilty when I slept in. I stopped sleeping in. Like, so even now to this day, and it's not really on purpose anymore, it's just my lifestyle now. If I'm not working, of course, I like to have everything done before noon. That first block of your day, I'm telling you, if you can get everything done, then the gym, your errands, whatever it is you need to do, it is a game changer because you can get so much done in the morning to noon, and then you have the rest of your day to do whatever you need. When typically before, if it was my off day, I'm just getting out of the bed at 10 o'clock, having a cup of coffee. You know what I mean? Like, that is no longer a part of my life. And what I learned was it's just interesting because I would hear about these things, but when you experience something for yourself, it's so different, right? I started to attract different things from that, attract different people, attract different conversation. I'm talking in public. Do you understand? Like, I don't know how that happens. It's just very interesting. And I started to see my life slowly change, and I was like, okay, so how can I right now with a little bit of money make a little bit of money, right? I started researching. I went to Google, what can I do? This type of personality I am. And so I invested a small little amount because I was so cheap at the time. I'm like, I'm not paying a mentor for anything, right? But if you listen to any wealthy person, if you listen to anybody that's thriving, the piece of advice that they would give you is invest in mentorship. There's a YouTube channel called School of Hard Knocks. And this young man goes around different cities and he interviews people who are wealthy and asks them, how did you get started? How much money have you made within a year? Da da da. What advice would you give, someone else? Everybody says the same thing. Everybody says invest in mentorship. And it's true. I know that now, of course. But obviously